We are joined by Matame Moremi. Good evening to you, and thank you for joining us here on ANN7. We are discussing, whether today's march was more positive or more negative than it was positive. We saw sporadic acts of violence. People were called to stay home and to not attend university, to not attend work, to close their businesses today. Just what is your initial reaction to that question?
Good evening, and good evening to the panelists in your studio, particularly Comrade Muke. The march that we've seen today exposes what we've been talking about, that the economy of our country still rests in the hands of white people, and want to change that. Here in Limpopo, particularly in Polokwane, you had shop closed the whole day, and there was no single march that was against President Zuma and the ANC. And you ask yourself why. And then I went to a mall management to ask the question, why are they closed? They said they are all attending. They've instructed their employees to attend the march in Gauteng. But these are the issues, positive news to us, because it's able to expose some of the issues that we've been talking about. They've done this thing, the Sarons and the like, in India. They've done this thing in Brazil. You remember in 2012 we used to have the Lula moment, Da Silva leading there, and they looked at him as a threat, and they started all the kind of protests that we are seeing today. They ended up impeaching the president who was impeached now after Lula Da Silva. They want to do the same thing here in our country, but just young people who are ready. Why telling that Ron in the studio, if he's Gina, he must join us next week Friday with the young people in Western Cape when we march against Helen Zille for the comments, the racist comments that she made. We're calling him to come and join us when we go to Mudimule, where a white person shot a black guy, allegedly claiming that he thought he was a baboon. We need to see him at the forefront because he wants to save South Africa. Those are the issues that we've seen, and then want to agree with Comrade Moodley and your analyst there that this is art. These people are not genuine. They've all put everybody. They instructed all their employees to be part of the march. But of course, they are exposed because they've always been claiming that they're representing 55 million. They could not even reach 70,000 people who marched today. This is the number which included people who went to the Tuli, people who went to KZN, people who went in Limpopo in support of the ANC. So it's just a minute trying to cause confusion because, of course, they've got support of media. But we've been able to monitor the situation throughout the day, even international media. It was not capturing it, unfortunately. They closed on them. They closed on them. We are not panicking. We'll continue to give service delivery to our people, but also to continue to go to our members on the ground and tell them the truth. Because this is the narrative that they've been telling people in India, saying that we are corrupt. To this day, there's no one is arrested from the Indian Congress, but they were able to tell them lies and take them out of the government. They did the same in Brazil. To this day, no one is arrested in Brazil. They are still in the same narrative.